Alright, I'm about to piss all these people off.
I know, dude. Oh, these poor, unsuspecting children. If y'all are about to get a face full of exhaust, it's good for you. It's what America was raised on. Dude, I cannot believe it. Oh, yeah. It's tall as hell. I blasted him. Dude, this thing is like lean and mean and ready to go.
Yep. I love how this bike is all like retro manual. No like rider assist, no quick shifting or anything. You know, you really gotta ride the bike.
Yeah, and how much did you pay for it?
This one out the door with tax tag and title is about 13. Oh shit, we need to go there.
I already sort of have an issue with these mirrors. You cannot see a lot out of them.
No, they are non-functional, essentially. They are literally just for looks.
I mean, I guess if you blink at it, you can see if there's headlights behind you, but other than that, you're like, wow.
Yeah,
these kind of suck.
Yes, word of warning to anyone looking to put on Rizoma stealth mirrors. On any bike model, you are essentially throwing away the functionality of your mirrors for the looks. But most of the time when I'm on the S1000 or the Streetfighter, I do a full turn look anyways. Actually, any bike. Anytime I change lanes, I always do a full turn just because, like, I don't want to be that one person pulls into a car and then I'm on the side of the highway and you guys are singing.
I mean, it's like, I guess you could splay that out more to try to, all I see is my wrist.
Yeah.
I could see why you don't want to have this as your commuter. I notice it almost right away. This is like a pretty, the first word that comes to mind is advanced, but it's like an advanced kind of riding stance a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not like you're tucked on a sport bike, which is pretty easy in the leader bike realm. This is different. Yeah. All right, we want to go left.
Here?
You're up right here.
This is the north loop, okay.
Oops. Meet me back around. I'll pull over and wait for Kevin. All right, things I'm noticing. This isn't very approachable. Obviously, I've ridden my fair share of leader bikes. But like the tank is super wide, it's hard to put your knees down there. I am tiptoeing it on one side. It is super high. Not that that's a problem, because standing still with this bike isn't fun anyways. And you can also tell, like, this thing just wants to rip. It's not really happy booping around town. Not that you would be doing that, but that's something that I do, so I think about that. Also, this is just a bike you own to look at and park right next to the front door of any business. It is hot. It's Panini Grundle Panini is happening right now, so must turn it off. It's so beefy. It's such a beefcake.
I'm going to take this moment to go ahead and tell everybody watching to go ahead and like and subscribe on this video. Comment down below if you want to see any cool video ideas from Whitney, any crazy things you want to see her do, or bikes you want to see her ride. She's looking for fun suggestions all the time, so go ahead and hit her up. Just want to give a quick shout out to my dog Misha. She's the best dog in the whole wide world, and I love her to death.
Oh, there he goes.
Hey.
Okay.
I hear you now.
I hear you. I see you. Dude, I remember on a group ride, there was probably like 40 of us. We all came up here and people were so mad. I was like, this is a great place to take a group ride.
That's sick.
Isn't that weird? Like,
wow.
What the is that?
That's sick. I have no clue, but that's dope.
Jake and I call that the Eyes Wide Shut house, and we just assume that there's some like cult leader there that has sex parties.
I'm sure this would definitely be a place for that.
Wouldn't it be though? It's like, all right, weird esoteric mansions, freaky, I don't know what you call that, like a foyer statue, letting everybody know you're a freak.
You'll know it's the right house when you see the freaky statue out front. Take a right.
It's so funny. It's like the handling on this bike is superb, but what's crossing me up is the positioning. Like, I almost feel like I'm sitting on the top of like a spinning top or something, or like a dreidel.
Yeah, I totally know what you mean.
It's like you're super up front, you're really high up on it, so it's like an unusual place to navigate from if you're not used to it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the scrambler and the twisties is a lot of fun.
It is. Like, I didn't realize how much fun it is to ride this on the twisties like this, you know?
Kevin, what have you been thinking about lately?
Not much. Just preparing for my move, you know? Just trying to coordinate everything and figure everything out, and just preparing myself to go to Tampa and see all my friends again and see everybody. Like, it's interesting because I left a certain person and I'm coming back a completely different person from like top to bottom.
You are! Because you said you left Tampa during, or was it right before COVID?
Yeah. So I have done a lot of personal growth and change, and a lot has changed in my life just in general, especially from my appearance looks. I don't know if you remember, but when I first started working with you, I had long, shoulder length hair, like longer than my shoulders.
Yeah, that's right. You did have long hair.
Yep. And then now I cut it all off and back to the short hair, and you know, I'm riding motorcycles now, so I'm like a whole different person. I'm actually cool now, Mom.
You came to Austin, bought 3 rad bikes, essentially leveled up in every way, and now you're ready to return home.
Yeah, essentially, you know, show everybody that I've become a man now.
You've become a man, everybody!
Yep. Oh, look at this open road. You can give it a little twisty open.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Let's hear it. Let's see it.
All right, here we go. Effortless. Yeah. I mean, I didn't do anything. It's just like, oh, okay, bye.
Yeah.
It just wants, these bikes just want to fly. They just want to take off into the fucking sky. They want nothing to do with us or the road or concrete. That was fun. I could do that all day.
Yeah, right? That is fun. Sounds great too, especially when you're zooming by.
Yeah, like this bike at a drag strip would actually be a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. Well, I'd like to get
like a proper one though, like a proper drag strip, not one of those 8-mile ones.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious to see what you think about the S1000 after that.
Dude, wait, what do you think? What do you think I'll think about the S1000?
You're gonna think the S1000 is on a different level.
For real?
Yeah, after getting the stage 2 flash done to the S1000, it's a completely different bike, and I mean, if you want to feel yourself get yeeted, that'll do it.
Oh, all right. Do you want to take your Streetfighter or your S1000 to the track ever?
I might. I'm like I said, I've always been super hesitant about like being the dude that takes a fully yoked out S1000 to the track and then lays it down, you know. But I might. I definitely want to go to like a riding school or a champ school before I like really hit the track hard, you know.
Yeah, I think champ school would be fun. I always wanted to do what's the BMW one? Superbike school.
Yeah.
But I also know, like, obviously it's daunting to go to a racetrack, but if there's anything I could say is that it's not.
Yeah.
Especially because no matter what, your first time there, they're going to put you in A group. So it's like you're already running with people who are all feeling the same way that you do,
right.
You know?
You look good on the bike. The profile fits you.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, this is dangerous because you're like, at this point in my riding career, you're like, why don't I have a leader bike?
I know, you just want to keep going faster and faster.
Yeah, and the more my credit score grows, the more I feel motivated to, you know, take advantage of that.
Yeah, no better time while you're young, right?
I still think about the MT10 almost every day. I just can't. I'm just like also secretly holding out for an XSR1.
Oh.
You know, it's like just make it pretty. There's so many pretty leader bikes. Just make this one pretty.
I could definitely see you on an MT10 100%.
Oh, I know. And I want a new one. I don't want a used one.
All right, now you get to feel how it rides on the highway.
I know, which I didn't with the Scrambler, but I don't, after riding it, I don't need to know. Like, I already have a pretty good idea. Well, it makes 65 feel like 30. I feel like I'm not going fast at all right now.
Yep. And that's the dangerous part. You'll hit 100 and be like, oh, I'm going 100. Oh, crap.
Oh yeah, dude, this is so funny. I feel like I'm poodling around right now. Like, I wonder what I should make for dinner tonight.
Yeah,
dude,
right?
That's so funny. That is so funny. Dude, I never thought I would say this, but this bike should just live on the highway.
Yeah.
We just passed a guy, like, poking his head out of a trailer, and he gave me the weirdest look. He's like, what the f*** is that sound? Where do you like to keep it in terms of RPMs?
Like between 3,000 to 4,000 when I'm putting around town. The power band kicks in, I think, above 6,000.
Yeah, it feels like a different bike hovering around 6.5 at 7.
Yeah.
This is easily one of the best bikes I've ever ridden on the highway. It's like really windy too, and the bike's just cutting through it.
Yeah, it feels really planted.
Yes, that is not something I get with my 701 at all. How are you going to haul your bikes to Tampa?
So I've got a U-Haul trailer I'm going to rent. I think it's a 6x12. I'm going to throw all the bikes in the back of that thing. Some of my server equipment that I have. And then Misha and I will tow that over to Tampa with my truck. Hopefully I can get movers for the rest of the house. If not, then I'll probably load everything into like a pod cube and have them ship it over.
That would be kind of nice if the only thing you had to trailer was your bikes.
Yep. I'm trying to reduce as much work as I possibly need to do.
Dude, Kevin, thank you for letting me ride both of your sick Ducatis, man. This is not what I expected. I thought I was gonna have more ease in the corners, but not that it was hard, but it was just different. And then on the highway, I'm like, oh, this thing is a dream.
Yeah, it's almost like they made it to be a highway bike, like you mentioned. It feels like it's designed to just live on it.
Yeah, 100%. I think, like, I do feel like if this were my bike, it would take a solid week to kind of get used to how forward sitting and upright I am.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, it's like I ripped it and you're like, oh, I could go faster next time. Like, it obviously breaks a part of your brain, which is why we all love fast bikes. And then, yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right, dude, I might as well cut it and save everybody online not watching us roast our nuts again in traffic. Bye, everybody.
See you guys.